What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Andy here, about to hop into yet another premiere draft of Bloomborough. You know the drill. We got aminals galore. Two color archetypes are different species of critter. I think we've pretty much explored all of them at this point. Not all of them have made it into a video. We have not performed super well with a few. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Format. Not a whole lot of cooking involved, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of these games are very much decided on the, behind the scenes digital coin flip as to who goes first, who is on the play versus who is on the draw. Makes a huge difference, if you are able to, if you're on the play and you're able to curve out and you've got your synergy going, it's very hard to come back, and that's kind of played out in the 17 lands data. I know I'm familiar with a couple content creators that are a little frustrated by that. Yeah, I've gotten into Platinum. I think I made it up to pretty close to Platinum Tier 2. I think I was one pip away within Platinum Tier 3, and I've steadily dropped all the way back to the bottom of Platinum Tier 4. So I keep having these dreams of, leveling up the game, but yeah, not in the cards for us. I don't know, maybe today is different, maybe this draft is different. We'll see what kind of bombs are potentially passed our way, what kind of lane is open, what kind of deck we can put together, and what kind of games we can play, and hopefully it doesn't feel too bad. If you like the video, whether we play well or you just want to support, like it, appreciate it, follow the channel, subscribe, ring the bells, share it, that'd be tight, or just watch it, that's cool too. Glad you're here. Let's draft. Ooh. Okay. Byway Barterer. And the Raccoon Signpost Uncommon. This is, I saw who played with this. Kenji? I want to say Kenji played with this in the Arena Open. 3 mana, 3/3 with Menace is already pretty solid, and then whenever you expend 4, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So you've run out of gas, you maybe just need to play the last spell in your hand for 4 mana, or double spell with 2/2 drops. Discard, draw 2 cards. You don't discard anything if you have nothing in your hand. So I think I'd like to first pick that. I'd like to give this card a shot. Yeah, couple options that we would hope to wheel. Wolverine, the Wandertail Mentor, Treeguard Duo, to a lesser degree, Coruscation Mage. But yeah, we'll first pick the Barterer here and see where we go. Not much of a good follow-up here, especially in green. Just have a Mana Dork. They're only War Squeak in red. So if we don't end up in a dedicated red-green Raccoon deck, the next best thing would be red-white aggro, I think, or I suppose red-black aggro. So I think in that regard, Nettle Guard probably be the pick. It's between Jolly Gerbils and Nettle Guard, but I think I'm just gonna go Nettle Guard here. Don't love it. That was a pretty weak pack overall. Not super great for us, but let's keep it going. Okay. I don't really like Hoarder's Overflow. Maybe Dawn's Truce. or Might of the Meek, or Steam Path Charger. Probably Steam Path Charger if we're going to go aggro. If we're going to go red-white aggro, I would pick Charger over Might of the Meek, but I do like Might of the Meek if we have, you know, a bunch of red-white mice. So I think we'll just go Charger here and stay red, and we'll see what else comes our way. Okay, so we've got a Rust Shield Rampager. We also have a Blooming Blast. Just a good aggro card. It's fine as a removal spell, 2 mana, deal 2. There's Take Out the Trash, which is 2 mana, deal 3, and has some raccoon synergies. But yeah, I think Blooming Blast is fine here. Also a Sazakap's Brew, and again, the Rust Shield Rampager. I haven't really found Rust Shield Rampager to like make that much of a difference though, unfortunately. Okay, so there's a Mabel's Metal. I also like Brambleguard Veteran if we end up red-green raccoons. Remember, we did have a couple good green cards in pack 1, or I guess for our pick 1. So I'm gonna hold out for red-green raccoons. I don't know that we'll really miss the Mabel's Metal. There's that Take Out the Trash. Let's go ahead and snag that. Glarb. Glarb's cool. I've seen Glarb in action. All right, so we got Might of the Meek and Raccoon Rallier. I'm just gonna go Raccoon Rallier for raccoon synergies, as well as it just being a solid 2-drop, a good aggro facilitator. Suppose we're just gonna go Frilled Spark Shooter here. It is our first 4-cost card to trigger expend. All right, so we're on the wheel. The Raccoon Mentor got picked out. The Wolverine got picked out. We'll just go Mage here. I think that's fine. It's a 2-drop. We got War Squeak, Thistledown players. Just gonna go Thistledown players in case we do still end up red-white. Green seems to be pretty picked over, but we're definitely base red, some kind of red aggro deck. Okay, what have we here? Parting Gust, solid removal. Mockingbird is really good. Wix Patrol is good. Paw Patch Formation in green. Another Raccoon Rallier. Our first veteran Guard Mouse. Might pick up our first Guard Mouse. We have, I think, like 3 combat tricks. And we do want to be triggering expend. So, yeah, I'm cool with Guard Mouse. Though it is a common. Do we want to pick up Raccoon Rallier number 2? I don't know. It seems like Valiant Mice is the lane that is the most open. So, may as well just grab that. Mice you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Offspring. There's also another Take Out the Trash. Suppose I'll grab the Swordmaster. I actually don't think I've played with that card yet. I know I've definitely played against it. But I just don't really have much of a frame of reference for its power level. Ral. Yeah, I don't know if we want to make that happen. I think I might just go bruiser here for top end. There we go. So we've got a Feather of Flight, Boar, Tree Guard Duo. I think I'm just gonna go Boar here. Okay, Heartfire Hero, Hearthborn Battler. I think Hearthborn Battler is pretty solid, especially if we end up double spelling 2-drops and triggering expend on the Byway Barterer. We not only refill our hand, but we also deal 2 to opponent. So I'm going to grab that. Definitely over Carrot Cake and Sazakap's Brew. Heartfire Hero is pretty solid in the red-white decks. But yeah, I would like to pick up the rare. Take out the trash over Wildfire Howl. We just have a lot of 2-drops. We don't want to hose ourselves. Ooh. Swordmaster, Nettleguard, Thistledown players. Everything else in our deck is still playable, so it's Rabid Gnaw or the Mentor. I think I'm gonna stick with Rabid Gnaw, just because I think, again, that is the lane we're in. We haven't seen a lot of good green, so even though we do have the Brambleguard Veteran, I think it's probably correct to stick red-white. Rabid Gnaw is really solid, so not totally upset there. I mean, we're getting hooked up in red. So there's at least that. Wow. Heartfire Hero tabled. Hunter's Talent. Bark Knuckle Boxer. Yeah, I think it's just way too late for us to... If I'd picked that red-green Mentor, easy. I mean, we're at playables right now. If we let go of the Brambleguard Veteran. Let's just try it out. Let's see what happens. We're already at playables. We're at 23 out of 40 if we exclude the Veteran. Hunter's Talent is awesome. Let's just grab it and see what happens. Overprotect is really solid. I'm gonna grab that. Blooming Blast, Rabid Gnaw. Agate Assault, Tree Guard Duo. I think I'm gonna go for maybe another Blooming Blast here. What are we at? Creature, non-creature. Might do that. Longstalk Brawl. Do need to pick up some more creatures, I believe. There we go. There's another Mentor. Scoop that up. Probably cut the Brew. Probably gonna go Brazen Collector here. We've got 2 Raccoon Ralliers already. Blacksmith Talent is really good. But yeah, let's go Brazen Collector. Grab another Guard Mouse. I get Assault. Scribe. Probably don't even need the Brawl. All right, we got there. I don't think we even need the Agate Assault. I think we can cut that. Just need to make one more cut. Probably cut a creature somewhere. Probably Coruscation Mage. Either that or Whisker Quill Scribe. Let's go with Scribe. Red-green aggro raccoons. Let's do it. Need more creatures, but looks like a good start. No more lands, just creatures. That's what we need to draw. There we go. Sonar Strike. Cast your Sonar Strike. Okay. So what we'll probably do next turn is Blooming Blast their duo, so we can get in for 2. We'll also gift them the treasure to deal 3. That'll take them down to 8. And then on turn 5, okay. And then on turn 5, we can just rip the bruiser. So we can pretty much remove whatever they play here. Sure. Take 1. They have something they can play. Savor, maybe? Okay, so we did not draw land, unfortunately. Let's go Heartfire Hero. Give it haste and a counter. See if opponent has Savor. Center strike, okay. Sure. Deal 2. If we can get in, if we get a land next turn and we can get in with our Trampler, we're close to closing this out. If they play their 5-mana Signpost uncommon, that's not great for us. That thing is a freaking wall. 3/5 flyer with vigilance. Monolith, okay. Let's go land off the top, please. 1 white mana, so they might have Crumb and Get It. We'll see. GG's. I mean, if we draw red, we're 10-7 mountains to forests, so pretty odd that we would draw 3. I mean, if we draw a mountain, which we have a almost 1 out of 3 chance of doing so within 2 draws, I'm gonna keep it. Of course. 10 mountains, 10 out of 33. Yeah. So next card's gonna be a mountain. Really? There we go. So let's go. I think let's go here. And then we'll go ahead and take out the Wild Guide Prime. Okay, so now we can catch up a little bit. We'll need one more red source for the boar. Actually, we have it. We have Mentor, so. Two blue. Could potentially have a counter. Could have a shore up. Let's try to resolve the boar. Let's see if they have a counter here. Okay. Run away together? They might have a runaway together. Not sure why they did that. They probably wanted to block with it first and then give it a counter. Okay, just a straight up bounce. Could chump with their druid. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna go tutor for a forager to get their little dude back. Hopefully we draw a second mountain so that we don't have to tap down our mentor. Yep, so they can't play it this turn. We need more of a board, and Collector's a pretty good defensive play. opponent takes 5, unless they want to chump. Really need that second mountain. Second mountain, we are absolutely in business. I suppose if they have dire downdraft, they can go ahead and bounce our mentor. What are they doing here? Representing 4 mana. Not quite sure what they're thinking about. Sugarcoat, okay. Yeah, no, we really need a second mountain. I guess we'll go here and level up the talent. Say no attacks. We got gas in the hand, we just need that second mountain. I think it's pretty ludicrous that we have 10 in the deck and I've only gotten 1 in 6 draws. 1 mountain in 6 draws. And we had a like 1 in 3 chance to draw 1. Better than nothing. So we really don't even have a good attack here. Bruiser would get 5, would get up to 5 power. With the talent. I'm just gonna say go. They're gonna get counters on all their little possums. Yeah, not hitting the second mountain is just absolutely screwing us. If we could rip like 2 of the blasts, deal 6 damage to opponent. If we get like overprotect, we just, at this point, kind of need to get, if we're not going to draw another mountain, we just kind of need to get tricksy with it, you know? Sure. Okay. 7 mana to play 1 creature. Not even get the full value off of it. There we go. I'm gonna give the Hunter's Talent to the Boar, because their 5/5 can block and tap to become a 6/6, so we want to at least take that out if they block. Okay. Jump the 6/6, take up the 3/3. Take 6 on its face. Opponent would need Overprotect and High Stride to get lethal here. Okay. Okay. So I think let's go Barterer. See if that resolves. Rallier. Take action. Play our land. We have a little bit of a buffer to get 3 life. Maybe they have a bounce, or they're just holding up priority with the possum. Give it a counter. Okay, opponent goes down to 1. We'll say go. If we just rip the deal 3 off the top, if we can survive this turn and rip the deal 3, we're good. So I'm gonna go up to 7 off the food. We really have to chump twice. Okay, opponent's just kind of spinning their wheels, drawing through the deck, find some action. We need to draw a 3-mana creature, at least, so that we can double spell and get our expend trigger. Or if we survive, no. Because if Heartfire Hero dies and it deals its 1 damage, that's game. Okay. Opponent could play that second main phase. We now know that they don't have anything in their hand. Let's see if they... Let's see how they want to swing. See if they want to swing and how they want to swing. Okay, so now it can't attack. They maybe should have done that to the druid. Okay, so they're not attacking. If we just rip the deal 3, deal 2 to creature, deal 3 to opponent. I mean, I still think we want to play the hero. So we can go chump, chump, chump. Chump, chump. Yeah, we can definitely live. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We want to go all green. So we'll draw off the boar. We're going to say no attacks. We're not going to give Heartfire Hero haste because they could chump it with Sunshower Druid. So yeah, we can live here and we can chump with the hero and deal opponent 1 damage. So I think we've got this. We just need to see what they drew into. They can flicker their Pawn Prophet to draw another card. I suppose they could do that a couple times. Yeah, if we can rip that same spell, or just any instant at this point, we can play Coruscation Mage, we can play the instant and deal 1 damage. So So we have a couple outs here. Just depends what we draw and if we live through this turn. See, now they're on to that. They're gonna gain some health off of that. So I think we need to go chump here, definitely. So we're gonna get the expend trigger when we offspring, and so long as we draw a non-creature spell, that's game. So let's just do it like this. We'll see if the stars align. They do have one card in hand still. Yeah, so that puts it just out of reach. We need to top deck or expend into that one spell. We've got 2 copies of it. It's 1 out of 9 chance here. Sure. Just 1 non-creature. Ah, fuck. It's GG. We'll just see if we can sneak by here. The draws this game were terrible. Absolutely god-awful. getting shorted the mountains at the beginning and then just not drawing what we needed to. Yep, cool. I don't even know how they came up with that. Hey, look at that. Another 2 forest hand. This is actually a good one. We got completely screwed last game because we didn't draw into a mountain until we only drew one mountain for like most of the game, and it completely screwed us. So this is off to a much better start. We've got removal galore. Let's go ahead and get the collector out so we can go veteran next turn. Sure. Go to veteran next turn. This is really loud, sorry. Go veteran next turn, and then rallier turn 4 with a double spell if we draw another red source. How does this keep happening? I think let's go ahead and rummage. Let's get rid of the lasher. Let's discard. Rallier? There we go. I don't think I want to gift him a treasure here. Sure. I'm gonna hold barter since they have to take out the trash. They currently don't have a good target for it, so we'll just sit tight. Let's go ahead and fire it off. Because we'll get our expend trigger on veteran. Wow. My guy. That's incredibly poorly timed. I figured they would have maybe held it until end of turn and popped it off then, in which case we could, you know, fire off ours in response and still get the barter trigger at least. But I figured they would have removed our barter, so a little surprised by that. That's fine. We already got our value. Yeah, should be game. GG. We need to go collector in case we miss a land drop. Although I guess they'll make it lose its ability. We need to take out the trash. Yesterday, we needed that. Well, that's something. Let's get Guard Mouse online. Scry, give it haste. Yep, perfect. Let's get rid of the second Guard Mouse. So they don't have Crab, because they don't have a second blue source. They could have the 2/1 that gives hexproof. But if they did, I feel like they would have played it on their Beast Binder. So this is pretty fine to me. I mean, maybe they have the Sweeper. I think I actually want to get Veteran online before we play Bruiser. Okay. Really surprised they didn't have anything in their hand. I don't know if maybe they needed more blue sources or third color. Who knows? But we'll take it. On the play. Looks good. Zibel. A 2-drop or a third land would be great. There we go. We'll play the forest just in case we... It doesn't really matter. We don't have veteran in hand. We would need to draw a second forest and draw veteran. I'm gonna keep our removal. No sense in popping it off on a 1/1. Okay. So I think let's go ahead and get Hunter's Talent online. And we will Blooming Blast, take out the Cultivator, trigger, deal 2, swing in for 2. They might try to remove Battler here, in which case we do have another bomb. If we draw a land, we can play Bruiser. We've also got removal in hand, so we're looking good. They trying to sack a bell to draw? Okay. Fine for us. Love to see it. Tap 2 tokens to draw. Kind of awkward here mana-wise. I think I would prefer to commit to the board rather than level up talent and hold, take out the trash. So let's go ahead and go to combat, swing for 2, and then we'll play out Veteran. We draw that 5th land, we can play Bruiser, and then on subsequent turn we can double spell Barterer in to take out the trash. I kind of want to stay aggressive. I think we do have the upper hand here. So let's maybe go ahead and kill the duo. I'm going to keep what we have in our hand. We'll give the battler +1, +0 in trample, so they can chump our veteran if they want. Okay, I'll take all of it. I think I'm gonna hold up Might of the Meek. So we won't get Vigilance on Veteran, but I would like to probably use it as a combat trick and push through damage here if they block the Veteran, because we will still be able to get the expend trigger. So let's go here. Hit him for 2. Get the +1/+1. We're gonna keep it. And then we'll cycle. We'll draw a card. Opponent goes down to 1. I feel like we got it. We'll see. So they can double spell here. They can play their duo and their rat. They have 2 other cards in hand that we're unaware of. Yep. So they'll take 2. Yeah. Pretty much had it. We had a menace creature. We would have a trample creature with Hunter's Talent, and we were about to refill our hand, so. Cruzia. Whoa. Alright. Don't need any more land, that's for sure. Nice little curve. I guess we could have attacked before we played that, but it's whatever. Blue-white, playing Burbs. Plume Creed Mentor. Finch Formation. Already played our land. Let's go Barter. Likely I've Banishing Light or something like that, but I don't want to go off curve here just to take out the Nettle Guard. We could have hit it with Blooming Blast, but let's maybe hang on to that. Interesting. Okay. Let's go here. Surprised they let the damage through off of that. Nice. Play our second one. I'm pretty cool with giving them the treasure at this point, just to deal some additional damage to their face. They have one white. Maybe they have a Crumb and Get It. I do want to keep our guard mouse alive, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit like that. Yeah, we're looking good. Ooh, okay. Protection from red and from blue. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to any target and you draw a card. Yikes. They'll take 1 here if they kill the hero. Boar would be perfect top deck. Straight to the dome, okay. They'll probably re-equip the sword to Provisioner. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, and then once hero dies, we've got it. Yeah, I mean, they've got lethal on the crackback, so we just have to go for it. I suppose I could kill my own hero. Well. Yeah, they just got it. That sucks. It's 4. Oh, it dealt it to us. It's whatever. They got it. I thought it would still deal the 3 damage to them, but that's funny. That sword, man. Looked like we were maybe coming back there. On the play. On the play. Ooh. Okay. They did mole. Let's see if they put a land on top. And they put a land on top, okay. And we drew a 1-drop, look at that. Hello. If they play Saber here on our Rallier, that's fine. It's a removal spell out of their hand. One less removal spell for the barter, you know? Okay. Wow. I think I'd prefer to trigger hero here instead of push the additional damage with barterer. Just so that when hero dies, yeah, we'll get him for 2. They have enough to forage now. Let's swing with Overprotect, see if they fall for it. Let's see if we draw a spell next turn that we can play. Like if we draw a 2-drop, we can go Veteran into 2-drop, and that'll be a pretty good turn for us. Okay, that's a 1/1. Nice, that's really nice. Let's go veteran. Take out the trash on the 3 toughness creature. Bunch of triggers. Yep, GG. Yep, we're gonna refill the hand, ping him for 1, get the raccoon buff. So. I think I'm gonna mull that. That's a tough one. That's gonna be really tough. We'll need to take that out ASAP. Sure. Mage is our next play. Mage is their turn next turn, yeah. We'll block their quest caller here. We can't block their warlock obviously because it has menace, but hold off. Prevent 2 damage instead of taking 4. Probably gonna rabbit. Oh, fuck. It's gonna rabbit gnaw their quest caller, but now we can't do that. We'll discard our forest here. Perfect. All right, let's go. Still can't swing in, but just want to get that stuff off the board. Still taking 2 a turn with the warlock until we find a second creature. Clock's gotten a little bit faster. Okay. Just go ahead and do this now while they're tapped out. Yep. Now we're on a 2-turn clock. We're dead next turn. Yep. GG's. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes you flood out and draw what you want. That's life. It's magic, baby. Pretty decent. I think we only drew the Mentor one game, maybe two, just kind of wild. Same with Steampath Charger, although Mentor is a little more crucial to the game plan than Charger is. But yeah, deck performed perfectly fine. That second game, we just got super mana screwed. We only drew one mountain out of our 10 for like the first couple turns, and so we were pretty limited in terms of what we could do. We hung in there. I was quite surprised how long we hung in there for, but yeah, who knows? I don't know. We maybe would have gotten to 6 wins with that one, maybe even 7 wins. But yeah, overall it was pretty fun. I like the Raccoon Aggro build a little more than the Valiant Mice build. I don't know why. Maybe just the creature type itself. I don't think it like really has to do with the style of gameplay, other than, you know, you got the green, so it's like a little more beefy. Whereas the red-white aggressive build is like combat trick heavy and triggering your Valiant. So, you know, a lot of activated abilities, you know, like Raccoon Rallier, give your Valiant creatures haste, you know, use little cantrip combat tricks, that kind of thing. So I like Raccoons a little bit more for those reasons. Byway Barterer didn't pop off as much as it could. I think rightly so. Most opponents knew they needed to get rid of it. And oftentimes, like, we had gas in our hand and we didn't want to discard to draw 2 cards. In the situation where we had no cards in hand, or maybe we just had like a land or like a 2-drop that was kind of irrelevant, it's perfect. I mean, it's a, you know, card advantage engine, and it's a great attacking creature in its own right. I do really like the Bramble Guard Veteran. If we were a little more green balanced, we were like almost mono red. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green pips. Since this is hybrid, we could have played it for just mono red, right? So 5 green pips in a more, you know, green dedicated deck, or a more balanced Gruul deck. We could have been playing that more reliably on turn 3, and, you know, if we picked up a second copy, that would have been awesome because we had such good Raccoon synergy. But anyways, hope you enjoyed it. That is the red-green aggressive Raccoon deck. We're gonna keep them going. Have fun with it. Still having fun with it. Do the liking, do the subscribing, do the ringing, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time. Bye.